You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the Win Show on KZKO. Take part with the cast by sending your suggestions for each segment throughout the week or during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, or the Win KZKO blog. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You are listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News with Potter Smittss. Our top story today is brought to us by Win contributor Bill of St. Francisville, Louisiana. Yesterday's NFL Super Bowl was broadcasted to hundreds of millions of people around the world in a multitude of languages. However, what happened when an Eskimo watching American football for the first time was hired to do the play-by-play commentary of the Super Bowl live on the air? Well, to break down and skin this story, let's go live to Win sports reporter Fired Up Frank, who's in Barrow, Alaska in the Arctic Circle with the details. Fired up?
Thank you, Potter. It is freezing up here. I am standing outside of the sports igloo here in Barrow with Sealskin Mike, who is the local commentator. Sealskin Mike, this was your first time commentating a Super Bowl, and a lot of people were disappointed with your commentary.
That is okay. I am looking forward to doing commentary in future games.
So you don't think this backlash against your very slow and deliberate style, no matter how exciting the game may have been, will affect your future opportunities?
I understand that the game of football is one with a fast and fluctuating pace. My philosophy is every moment deserves time. So when something exciting happens, I try to ponder on it before speaking about it.
Well, to give our listeners an example, we are going to replay your call of the interception at the goal line that ended the game. Click.
Wow. It looks like, and is indeed the truth of the matter, the Patriots caught the football. We can see now many disappointed Seattle Seahawks leaving the field, heads bowed towards the ground. Meanwhile, Patriots are celebrating. They have won the game.
Okay, now, many people might say that you undersold the moment.
Now that I'm listening to it, I kind of agree.
Yeah, that call took, according to my watch, 22 seconds, and your voice was monotone. You're like a less excitable Joe Buck.
I do not know who that is.
He's a very boring man. Now, what are these future opportunities that you're looking forward to?
Stanley Cup.
Well, now, Sealskin Mike, have you considered any maybe less exciting sports like curling that may be more appropriate to your commentating style?
No, I would like to comment on the faster sports like basketball or NASCAR.
Okay, well, I wish you luck with that.
Or highlight.
Well, that's, I really hope I never have to listen to you, and, frankly, as a member of the, coherent coalition of sports announcers, I am embarrassed to be your colleague. Potter, back to you.
Well, thank you, Fired Up. Actually, I listened to his broadcast, and when I played it back, it took 6 hours and 45 minutes, so quite lengthy indeed. Well, our next story is brought to us by Win Facebook contributor Frank of Las Vegas, Nevada. A Delta Airlines pilot got locked out of his cockpit during a flight to Las Vegas over the weekend. To find out how and why this happened to the captain, let's go live to Win travel editor Robin Leach, who is high in the sky on a Delta flight right now. Robin?
That's right. I'm here on a very comfortable, not luxurious airline. And I'm here with pilot Gregory McRoberts. Gregory McRoberts,
howdy.
Your outfit is stunning. It looks like you have wings that could fly themselves. But here you are, outside of your own cockpit, helping demonstrate to us why this happened to an unfortunate pilot in Las Vegas.
Robin, it was really, I think it was just a big misunderstanding at the gambling table where I gambled the keys to the plane. And the airline doesn't seem to want to replace them, which I think is a little out of line. I have a job to do. Whether I have a gambling problem or not should not enter into the equation of whether I can do my job.
Where did you lose these keys? Bellagio? Treasure Island?
No, it was at the Bellagio. I was at the high-stakes tables there with Phil Ivey and Tom Dwan playing some 2,000, 4,000 PLO. And it was the only thing I had left to throw on the table.
Why do you seek the rush of the gambling tables when indeed you have one of the most exciting occupations, I think, being able to fly in the air and see the earth below?
Well, you might think flying is exciting, Robin.
I do indeed.
Well, that's because you don't fly as much as I do.
I would hate to do that.
There's no danger in commercial flying. Whereas with gambling, I can lose at any moment. It's not about the winning, it's about the losing.
And indeed, you did lose.
Oh, I lost big. It was a great rush.
What punishments or consequences have the airlines dealt to you?
Well, I am technically suspended without pay. I'm not supposed to be on the aircraft. But I kind of snuck on in hopes of just weaseling my way back into the good graces of Delta Airlines through good performance.
Well then, Potter, there you have it.
Well, thank you. That's interesting. I didn't know that's what pilots do, is gamble the keys to the plane away. Well, anyway, for our next story, we go back to the NFL, and it's brought to us by Win Twitter correspondent Leo of Boston, Massachusetts. With NFL superstar quarterback Tom Brady involved in Deflategate football scandals and winning 4 Super Bowl trophies, all in a matter of 1 week, many people are wondering what the future holds for this All-American boy. To pop the top on this story, let's go live to Win gossip reporter Vince TMZ, who is at the Boston Patriots pub in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Vince?
Thanks, Potter. I'm here with Tom Brady. Tom, I gotta say, a huge fan. I thank you for everything you've done for the region in New England. And just as a man, you're someone we can all look up to.
Wow, those are some really nice words that you're throwing my way, and honestly, it's just a pleasure and an honor to be playing with this organization and to get to do something that I've been wanting to do since I was, just a little kid. So really, it's a pleasure for me.
And we all thank you, and I personally, I hope you can quarterback the team for the next 30 years. As long as you can stand, I want you back there.
Well, I don't know how many more years I've got to be playing professional football. I am 37 now, so I'm looking at in the next couple of years walking away from at least playing. Maybe.
Tom, no. What?
Well, every player has to admit to themselves at one point that the body just can't carry the same weight that it used to.
Wait, but what about New England, Tom? What about us?
Well, New England will find another quarterback, I'm sure.
We're not going to find another quarterback like you, Tom.
What?
You're a golden god. You have a glow around you that just doesn't come around every day.
That's really nice of you to say. That's actually too nice.
Tom, would it help if I gave you my organs? I'm only 27, so they'll have less use on them.
No, that wouldn't help me out. I've got my organs and they're in pretty good condition, and I would say you should hold on to those for yourself.
If you want, I can impregnate my wife, and we can harvest the stem cells to inject into from my future fetus to inject into your body, Tom.
That's very ambitious. And two, do you even have the means to do that?
Well, I will find a way, Tom. This is.
I mean,
look, you can't leave. Don't leave us, Tom.
I mean, I'll probably be back next year, and
okay.
We'll have a good season. I'm looking
forward to working.
But what about the
year after that?
I don't know. It depends on how next season goes. Listen, I'm just a professional football player.
No, you're not just a professional football player, Tom. You're a god among men.
Hey, man, you need to chill it, all right? We're not gods, all right? We're human beings, and you need to put that into perspective. Maybe, if you want to have a kid, but don't have a kid in order to provide stem cells for me or anybody else.
Well, I'm not having the kid. I'm just creating a fetus to increase your strength.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to a different bar and meet up with the offensive line.
Oh, the Titans. The Titans who have born...
We're the Patriots.
No, I'm alluding to the Greek Titans that are the rung right below Zeus. Who are you, the embodiment of Zeus here on Earth, Tom? And I don't know what we're going to do without you. Just please reconsider.
I think football will continue going on as it has for the past 60-plus years that it has, and New England will be just fine. There's a good coaching staff there, and Robert Kraft has done a great job with the organization. All right, thanks.
Well, Potter, you heard it here first. Tom Brady is going to stop quarterbacking the New England Patriots at some point in the future, maybe in 2 years. And I can speak for all of New England when I say, God, please, Tom, don't leave us.
Wow, I hope that doesn't cause a mass exodus out of New England or maybe a mass suicide event like Heaven's Gate. Hang in there, buddy. Anyway, let's go over live to the World Sports Desk and back to Fired Up Frank, who's in the Arctic Circle again, but this time he's broadcasting live from the Harp Seal Barbecue Championships. Fired Up, how's it cooking up there?
Oh, Potter, we're stoking the fires, but we haven't yet thrown any seals on the barbecue yet. There's still a whole lot of clubbing to do out here. So we got about another 4 hours until we're going to get them on there. We got about 30 seals left to club, but I tell you, after they get done with those sad, pathetic screeches and I wipe the tears from my eyes, I'll tell you, I'm really excited for this barbecue.
Well, thank you, Fired Up. That's good that you're not a vegetarian or a ethical vegan anymore. Let's go over to the world's weather desk now to Tulip Sunspring, who's in Darwin, Australia, frolicking with cane toads. What are you doing over there, Tulip?
Well, a few weeks ago I heard about the cane toad problem, and I just wanted to inspect it for myself, because I think there is just an overpopulation of this planet in general, and I think this cane toad situation is just like a microcosm, like here we are in this big universe, and maybe it's just swelling with life, just like Darwin, Australia is with all these cane toads, and just like planet Earth is with all these human beings, and it's just like, when does it stop? When do we know what's enough? I mean, what is enough? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And these cane toads, they're multiplying like rabbits. That's all they are. They're just like rabbits, except they're toads, and they have horns, and they make this awful sound. I don't know if rabbits make a sound, but if they did, it wouldn't be like this. It'd be something a lot cuter.
Well, thank you, Tulip. Again, fantastic reporting on the weather over there, and thank you all for tuning in to Win World Local News. I'm Potter Smittss. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a case that needs to be heard during Community Court. Next on KZKO.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.